Hey everyone, decided to do a little update video. It's been a while since I've done like something vlog related or just a general channel update, so wanted to get one out of the way because, well, I feel like I definitely need to address a couple of things regarding my YouTube channel and what I'm putting out, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. But before I get to that, just keep in mind that this won't be scripted or anything, so there might be a bunch of jump cuts and probably a bunch of times where I'm just gonna ramble on. But just bear with me, because I feel like this video might be important in terms of like my content. So yes, but before we even get into that kind of stuff, wanted to take this opportunity to, although it's a little late at this point, just wanted to announce that once again I'm going to be going to Anime North this year. That will be happening as of this recording, like next week. So that'll be happening from May 25th through the 27th up in Toronto, Canada. Usual place, that'd be the Toronto Congress Center, and what's now called the Delta Airport Hotel, because it used to be the Doubletree, then it used to be the International Plaza Hotel, now it's the Delta. So yeah, that same general area, and it's not just me that's going to be going up there. It'll be Blonde Guy Gamer, SCXCR, and Zero Master. Just, it's only 1 week away, and I'm kind of excited. I wanted to at least get this announcement out earlier, but couldn't because there is some kind of uncertainty whether or not I'd be going. And even though I found out like way earlier in the month, like many weeks ago, that I was able to go, we weren't sure about what panels we'd be able to do, because we had to wait until if they'd be approved and when that would be. But about like maybe a week or two ago, they got announced. So we do have panels. Starting off, it'd be the Let's Play panel, and that's going to be happening on the Sunday of the con at 1 p.m., and that will be in the Toronto A room over in the Delta Hotel. So I will be co-hosting that with SCR, Blondie, and Zero. Probably not going to be contributing content, but I am co-hosting, so hopefully I don't mess up anything. It was just kind of a last-minute addition that I wanted to help the panel out with. You know, just, why not? I mean, I have dabbled into LP before, and, well, I can at least give some advice from people that I watch that I feel that would do it better, for example. But, you know, all that stuff. Then we have another panel, specifically Zero and SCR are hosting the Abridged panel, which will actually be immediately after the Let's Play panel in the same room. So, once again, that would be 2 p.m. on Sunday in the Toronto A room at the Delta Hotel. Again, it's just Zero and SCR hosting that one. That's all on them. So if you're up in Toronto, Canada and Anime North and know about our stuff, come by the panels or, you know, say hi. You know, all that usual con meetup stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Anime North info. It's only 1 week away. Very excited. I'm just kind of waiting anxiously at this point for it to happen. Could have had this info out earlier, but work and other stuff got in the way, just could not do it. So here it is, just 1 week prior, your little last minute notice. So there's that. So getting all the Anime North stuff out of the way and done with, time for the actual channel update. And I wanted to start with what exactly I'm gonna try and produce from here on out. Earlier this month, I got my Sea of Thieves review out, and I'm very happy with how that turned out. And that was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I just rented the game, played it, and maybe about an hour or two into playing it, I decided to say, hey, I might want to review this. So started recording, and slowly built up to getting a video out. And I believe that in terms of just basic reviews, I'm going to stick with that kind of format from now on, because I feel like that's where I want to be with producing reviews, I believe. The response I've gotten has been pretty positive, so I'm definitely happy with that. That definitely means a lot. Like, I may not be breaking 100 views on it, but you know what? In terms of just, like, feedback from, like, other guys saying, like, okay, what's wrong, what's not, like, a lot of it was just, like, mostly positive, so it's definitely the road I'm going to be going down. Unfortunately, I don't have plans for another review right now because of Anime North. And after Anime North, I'm going to be wanting to hunker down and actually work on this collaboration review that me and SCR should have done like 2 years ago. We had the game footage and everything recorded, and even our live action shots, but we haven't written anything, and we're so behind on it. So I'm just saying to myself, once Anime North's done and I'm back home, we're going to write that. So there's that. But after Anime North, it'll just be like, who knows what I'll review next after that collaboration. But aside from just basic reviews, I feel like I want to get a second kind of review series out, but it'll be a different focus. So in the past, I had stuff like Ain't Got Games, which was like primarily focused on renting games and whether or not it was worth renting stuff. But that doesn't work. I felt that just does not work, so after the 2 videos I did, just felt like that, focusing about rentals in particular, just didn't make a lot of sense, so no more of that. So, aside from just reviews, the second series I want to do, and I still don't know if I want to call it this, it'd be called Second Wind, most likely, where it's more an idea of giving games a second chance, whether it be stopping midway and not returning to it for one reason or another, or playing through a game all the way through, hating it, coming back years later, giving it another shot and seeing if it's better or worse than I remembered. And that can go double for games that I adored, and then you just go back to it and it could be just as good, maybe better, or worse than before. So I feel like that might work better than say, hey, is this game worth renting? Where a lot of places you may not be able to even rent games anymore. So I feel like it'd be a little more, I don't want to say personal, but it could be relatable more than say, hey, you should rent this. This isn't focused about spending $60 type of stuff now. I have ideas of what games I want to do for Second Wind, but I'm holding off because I still don't know if I want to call it that, and there's just still a lot of planning I want to do. But for now, that would be it for just like video content for this channel, because I do want to get more reviews out. I may not be as active as, I don't know, I once was many years ago, but that's what happens when you start looking for real-life jobs, because YouTube is not my job. And, well, that's how life is. Just gotta find jobs to make ends meet at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, again, this is mainly a hobby that I do appreciate, and I love doing when I actually do it, but that's it's a lot to take in, you know. So that would be it for like primary video content. I do want to stream more. If anything, most of my video content within the past few months has been streams, and I want to do more of that. Again, just because of work and scheduling, I haven't had time to. And, well, of course, depending on my internet and stuff, it hasn't been optimal for streaming, but I do try to actually work with what I got. So, I never had a streaming schedule. I might try to. So far, I've joked, like, maybe I could just do, like, every Wednesday. And that seems feasible. Because, some of my other friends, like, we've got SCR who does, like, Monster Hunter on Mondays, and then, like, a Souls game on Saturday, which is actually really recent. And then I got Zero Master who does whatever on Tuesday and Thursday nights. So, he's got an actual streaming schedule. And I might try to do one, but right now it's very sporadic, and I do want to at least do more with that, because streaming's fun. It is fun, and I do want to, at least on Twitch side, try to reach affiliate. I'm not expecting it. I'm just like, the one thing I really need is like 50 followers on that. I am trying to build my Twitch a bit more, But at the same time, I'm also streaming to YouTube. I do stream at the same time with Restream to YouTube and Twitch, so there is that. So if you, for some reason, can't stand Twitch, I do still stream to YouTube, although I would encourage people to watch on Twitch unless it's like unviewable due to like video quality options being too high for your computer or whatever. But the main thing with streaming is I want to get a schedule, but it's all based on work, and if I end up getting a second job coinciding with my current one, that may be even harder to do than before. But yeah, that's it for streaming, basically. Got nothing much else to say on that front, but it's definitely something I would like to do way more than I've been doing now. And who knows, maybe I might have an alt channel just to archive streams so it won't flood my main channel. I should ask, like, should I do that? Should I keep posting my archive streams to this channel or put it on an alternate? Because I do have an alternate kind of hanging around for the hell of it. Just let me know. And as for Patreon, no. I've got no plans right now to start a Patreon. I feel like in terms of my video content, it's not worth it. If I was a little more consistent, I'd probably set it up. A couple of my friends have their Patreon set up as a tip jar, and, well, basically like a tip jar. And I would probably do it the same way, because it'd just be like a thing. It's like, if you enjoy my content, well, feel free to go to my Patreon and tip me. It'd be like per full production video, like my friends, instead of like, say, monthly, because there's no way I'd be able to get like monthly content out. But if I get something out that people do enjoy and would like pay, what, maybe $1? Sure. But as of right now, I don't see a personal reason to start a Patreon, because I don't have a viewer base that would probably say like, hey, I would pay like bottom dollar to like see more of this guy's stuff, you know, all that stuff. But that could always change in the future. If I feel like I'm at a point with my video production stuff where I feel that having a Patreon would make sense, I'd probably make another entire video and say, hey, I have a Patreon now. But right now, no. I'm just using Patreon right now to give some money to contributors that I feel like deserve it, like Easy Allies. Like, I'm glad that they're around. They're pretty much primarily crowdfunded, and I'm very happy to support them. And of course, I am also paying some of my friends to have their videos like done, and they bill per full production video, while Easy Allies is monthly, you know. But yeah, who knows? Maybe a year from now, Patreon would make more sense for me. But that's about it. So I think that will do it for the update. It's not a lot. I mean, this may be a long video. I don't even know how long this is recording for. But I just wanted to roadmap how exactly I want to, you know, move this channel forward. Will I go through with it? Who knows? But that'll probably start after Anime North, definitely. If you've been here since, like, God, maybe over a decade ago, and saw me, like, review stuff or do Let's Plays, and then just see where I'm at now, and if you're still here, I'm impressed, and I really appreciate it, because those decades have been nothing but a learning experience, and looking back on a lot of those, it's just, I cannot deal with those old videos anymore, and I feel like my skills as a video producer have been improved since I was, you know, in high school. Yeah, I was in high school back when I started this channel. And now I'm just, like, I've graduated from college years ago, and now I'm here, doing whatever the hell I want. But if you've been around that long, and still support what I put out, whether it takes forever or not, seriously, thank you. And I think that will do it for the channel update video. Sorry if it was a little rambly and unfocused, but that's how it works when you don't write a script. That being said, thank you for watching, and after Anime North, I'll see you guys next time, so take care.